Now we will see together how to create a Kahoot. So the first thing I do, I click on New K at the top of the page. Then it will tell me, do you want to create a quiz, a discussion, or a survey? I'm gonna start by creating a quiz. So the first step is gonna tell me, give it a name, give your quiz a name. I will call it Angles and Polygons. After I give it the name, I press go. It will then take me to the second step, which is introducing or filling in the questions for my quiz. So this is the quiz, and now this is question 1. What is the sum of the interior angles of the below shape? Now, since I said the below shape, I need to put a shape here. I need to introduce an image. So I will click on choose file. It will take me to my content on my laptop where I save the images. I will pick this pentagon and I will say choose. Now it will upload it. It is inside my question. Here, points for the question, points or no points. Of course, I always give points. And the time limit, how many seconds or how many minutes do my students need to think and answer? This question needs some thinking, and I will give it 60 seconds. Now I go to the multiple choice or to the answers. So the first thing I'm gonna write, is it 180 degrees? So I go to the symbols, maths, and put degrees. So is it 180 degrees? As you can see, below all of them, we have incorrect in red. So first we have to pick which is the correct answer. It's 540 degrees. So I click once on incorrect, it becomes green correct. Now I want to add another question. So I go to plus add question. Takes me to another page. Now I will put question number 2. I'm gonna say the below shape is a polygon. Now again, I'm gonna choose file. I'm gonna pick this shape, choose. Then it will be uploaded. This one is a true or false question. So I'm gonna write, is it true or is it false? So I don't need these two answers. I click on the minus, it will delete one answer, and then click on the minus, it will delete the other. If I change my mind at some time, I want to introduce more answers. So again, plus gives me that option. For now, I'm going to keep it like this. Again, this is not. So I click once on incorrect under the false, make it correct. Again, give it points, always like this. And since this is easier, I'm going to keep it only 20 seconds. Then I can keep adding questions to my quiz until I finish. Once I finish, I can click on save and continue. Here, this step, it gives me an option to reorder the questions. Maybe I want to put this question second, so I just click on it and drag it. It becomes question number 2. Once I finish reordering, I click again, save and continue. And this is where I can introduce more information about my quiz. First, I can pick the language. Of course, I used English, so I will keep it in English. The privacy, you want it private or public. Private, no one can see it except you and your students, but you can share it with others. I always recommend keeping it public. So maybe some other teacher, he's doing a search about polygons and angles, and he might see my quiz and use it. So I keep it public. The primary audience, is it a school, university, a business? I will put it school. Description, I can write a brief description about my quiz. Let's say saying this quiz covers the lesson about polygons and angles. And then difficulty level, is it a beginner, intermediate, or advanced? I'm gonna keep it intermediate. Here I put some tags that can help teachers search for my quiz. I can do something like mathematics. I can do something like level 8. Okay, and I can put other things that can help teachers write in these words and they might find my quiz. Now before I move on, I can always click on edit questions. It takes me back to my questions. I can check, maybe I want to change the time. As you can see down, I can go to question number 2, again check the time, check the answers. If everything is okay, I click save and continue. I get this one where I can reorder. Again, everything okay, save and continue. Finished giving the information. One more time, save and continue. This is the last page. This is an optional step. If you want to give a cover for your quiz, again, you choose a file and you can pick something like this, polygons. This image will show up once your students are logging in to do the quiz. They can see this. So it's a cover for your quiz before you start actually doing the quiz. So once I finish, I click done, and that's it. My quiz is ready. I can play it now with my students. Now, where can I find my quiz? I can always go to my Kahoots, and I see all the Kahoots that I created, and this one I just created angles and polygons.